No peace, no justice.
Well, where's the banner?
Where's the banner?
Oh, hold on the banner.
Where's the banner?
The banner here?
Yeah.
Is the banner here?
The banner's there. Just over.
Do you want to hold it up? People hold it up?
There is, I'm not sure it will work.
Anyone want to help hold it
Try the
up?
hailer. You don't need the hailer.
Thank you very much, citizens.
Should we go more to the right or?
Well, okay. Thank you very much indeed, everybody who came today giving us support. We have had actually a tremendous result. First of all, on the 30th of May, we had didn't accept our arguments. He gave me an absolute discharge. This is unheard of in normal trials to be found guilty and given an absolute discharge. The first thing we can say about that is it's a complete waste of court time, 3 days, loads of very expensive investigations, and yet I get an absolute discharge. Of course, I'd want to be found not guilty. However, it doesn't mean much if you've got an absolute discharge. We are guilty technically. In terms of the legal arguments, the first thing to know is that if you get a fixed penalty notice, they cannot sue you, they cannot charge you within 28 days. Second thing is, the human rights arguments do overrule these administrative rules. They have to carry out these administrative rules under the COVID rules in compliance with the Human Rights Act, especially Articles 10 and 11. In this case, in the matters of fact, the judge found they had. But I would say it was a very close thing. Otherwise, I would not have got a position. So everyone must understand that. Press on, pull it back, and I want to thank our amazing legal team here. So the message to everybody listening is stand firm, carry on with the resisting all forms of the COVID rules and break the COVID rules and limitations as they're imposed on businesses for right now. Many things going on. Go on the websites. The next thing happening to us, we've got to go to Wembley maybe on Friday or maybe not to find out what they want to do with that case. But I don't think that'll amount to much. The thing is, press on, press on, press on. We say, stop the New World Order, save lives.
Stop
the New World Order, save lives.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
And the legal team. That is a matter for consideration. Obviously there's a big cost involved in the thing. It may be that other cases are going to come up, which might be more appropriate to appeal. We don't know. Well, like us, but I mean... Oh, right. We are considering appeal. 21 days.
Well, where can people go to donate to your
Go to stopnewnormal.net and you'll find donations there for the legal fund and the campaign. They're both very important. In terms of the legal fund, obviously for the one that was dismissed, we don't have to pay anything. Yes. 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 There's loads more cases to come. Some of our money's already been used for other cases, so we still need more money for legal and leaflets and ongoing office costs, administration, phones, whatever. But you know, leaflets is the big thing.
How much do we need?
Well, Yes, but he was sticking narrowly to what is asked, was the application of these rules correct or not. And so he found they were. Okay.
The censor,
So next event, Saturday I will be in Birmingham. Sunday maybe in Hyde Park. Tuesday we'll be demonstrating outside the Guardian at 1 p.m.
Where's that? Where's that?
Take the mic. Oh yes. Tuesday I'll be demonstrating outside the Guardian along with others to demand a debate on vaccination. On Thursday we'll be demonstrating outside the Educational Union demanding they end the mental torture of children. And we will also be going along to Richard Bergen's constituency to call upon him to represent his people instead of calling for actually what amounts to a new fascism. It is utterly unacceptable that the Labour opposition is busy trying to out-impose oppression on the people beyond that of who they describe as far-right Boris Johnson. We stand for accountability and removal of all those MPs who stand in the way of democracy. Yes, the outcome, it's a great day for us in court today. One case was dismissed completely, that's the 30th of May. That's because they served they tried to, they imposed a charge even though they'd already imposed a fixed penalty notice. The arrest on the 16th of May, that was more complicated. They found very marginally that the police had complied with their rules, but nevertheless made it clear that the Human Rights Act rules above the details. But they had complied, the police had done what they could, maybe. Nevertheless, I was found guilty, but given an absolute discharge, which means there's no record, and, we've done extremely well to do that. If everyone else who's going that campaigning gets an absolute discharge, there's going to be no problem, right? So press on, press on, press on. And whatever you get, you have to be working with us all together to defend everyone who gets arrested or threatened, defend them in court and outside court. Yeah. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Take care,
See you guys later.
Good to meet you, mate. Take care.
Okay, I could do with a cup of tea. All right.